Hello YouTube and welcome back to the nation of free to play. I'm Mr. Mondstadt and as you can see I'm back here at the crafting table in Mondstadt with two characters in particular, Mualani and Mavuika. And that means it is time for another Strongbox session video, and this time for Obsidian Codex. I only have these two DPS from Natlan, but especially Mualani is one of my favorite characters in this game, and even though I already have a top 1% build, I feel like there is more to get out of her. So in this video I will aim for upgrades on Obsidian Codex for both my DPSs Mualani and Mavuika. First things first, let's have a look at the current build. As I said, on Akasha my Mualani is top 2000, so she's like rank 1997. And my Mavuika is like top 18%, so not that great. With all of that said, let's have a look at their builds first. Let's start out with Mavuika. Mavuika is level 90 out of 90, 1772 attack, 291 elemental mastery, and she is on Rain Slasher, which is not the best weapon for her, I know, but I don't have the event one or her signature. So that's what we have right now. Artifacts, of course, 4-piece Obsidian Codex, everything is sparkling as it should be. We have overall 209 CV. Here are her pieces. Let's start with the flower. This one is pretty good as there's only the ER substat that is wasted. The crit damage are kind of low rolls though, so there is room for an upgrade. Then Feather, 12.8 crit rate, some flight HP roll, 14.8 crit damage, so high rolls here, and another attack percent roll. Overall pretty good as well. For Sands, I do have a pretty good attack percent on set Sands, over 40 CV here, even though with one wasted roll into defense percent. I am looking for an EM main stat as well. I do have two EM main stats on set, but they're both kinda mid, so let's see, maybe today we're gonna get lucky. The Goblet is the offset here, so we have 40 EM, 14 crit damage, 6.2 crit rate, and flat defense. It's not great, but it is one of the best off-piece Pyro Goblets that I have, so that's what she has right now. And then for Circlet, it's a crit damage main stat with 42 EM, 3.5 crit rate, and 10% attack. Unfortunately, it rolled twice into flat attack instead of crit rate, so also here there's upgrade potential. She's obviously C0, and her talents are 1, 9, 10. And we have a ratio of 44.7 over 218, plus we get 40% crit rate from the 4-piece set bonus, so basically 85 over 218. If you play with double cryo, that's basically 100 crit rate, but other than that, I could use some more crit rate, definitely on her build, maybe some more EM, and crit damage is always nice as well. With that said, the main priority of this video is Mualani. She's one of my favorite units, and she's already very, very strong, but I feel like she deserves even more investment. She has 38,000 HP without Hydro Resonance and 124 EM, 59.6 over 203, so basically 100 over 200. She is on R5 Widsith, and of course 4-piece Obsidian. Here is her build. We have not that much CV, but you'll see why in a second. Her flower is pretty much perfect, and I don't think there's a chance of upgrading this unless I get the same substats as a fall roller. 21% crit damage, 23 EM, 14.6 HP percent, and 3.9 crit rate. Pretty much perfect, not really worth considering upgrading. Feather, we have also no wasted stat, 90.4 crit damage, some flat HP, crit rate is 7.4 and 11.7 HP percent. We could get some EM here, but overall also pretty good. Only upgrade possibility is if we get a 4-line start. Then her worst piece is kind of like the off piece. I don't have a good onset HP sense, and right now she has this as an off piece with just a lot of CV, but no EM. And yeah, that is the goal. The main goal of this video is to get a cracked onset HP percent sense. Let's see. Goblet, we have this one, Hydro damage bonus with 63 EM, 18.7 crit damage, 1 crit rate roll, and 1 flat defense substats. So considering that I didn't craft this piece, this is pretty good, and unlikely that we can upgrade here. And then Circlet, I don't have a good crit damage circlet for her, So right now I'm running her on HP% Mondstadt with almost 40 CV and an EM roll as well. So this is also pretty cracked. So best odds of upgrading is definitely the Sands and then giving her a different off piece. So we'll see how this goes. She's also Z0 and 110.9. Alright, we have a bunch of Strongbox material. Overall, we have over 400 pieces that will go down the drain today. And without any further ado, let's get going. Let's start. Obsidian Codex. Run number 1. Let's go. Let's start with the sands. Only 1 sands. Defense. So that's not what we're looking for. Flowers. Nope. 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 Feathers? Nope. This could be good. Both for Mualani and Mavuika. So this is definitely worth checking out. Nope. Attack percent, electro damage, defense. Okay, this feather is not too bad. Let's see how it rolls. HP percent, okay. Not great yet, but we'll see. HP percent again. So this is only a Mualani piece. Now it has to roll crit. Okay, no, this is ass. What the hell, man? Let's continue. This was a waste of XP. Round number 2. Let's see. Okay, 4 sands. Attack percent. Oh!
Nice.
Wait a... Hold on. This could be good. This is perfect. Like attack percent, double crit, 4-line start EM Mondstadt. Maybe this is the missing Mavuika piece for her Mel combo. This is definitely worth rolling and maybe even re-rolling, but hopefully this one rolls better than the feather. HP, but no double crit. Attack, no. No circlet. Attack percent. I mean, I don't think it can be better than what I have right now, but it's double crit, so we'll keep it. Another HP one. Feathers, nope. Goblets. Pyro damage on set. Not great. But we'll keep it for now. HP percent. Another pyro damage, but this one is bad. Okay. 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 I'm excited for the sand. Let's go. First up, let's get this out of the way. Okay, crit rate. Okay, it's already worse than what I have. Not worth leveling further. The pyro one has to roll like only crit damage, so... Okay. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, but it's kinda mid. I don't know whether it's worth keeping. We'll see. Anyway, with that said, it's time for this beauty. I just want to rip the bandit off with this one, actually. Okay. Come on, only crit, please. I mean, it's pretty good. It's 1 defense roll, but it's still 1 attack roll, 1 crit rate, and 2 crit damage. Hey, this is a good piece. This is what? 34 CV, 44 roll value. The defense one is kind of sad, but this is pretty good for Mavuika. Okay, cool. I mean, that worked. Big W already. But, of course, we're gonna keep going because we still want this HP sense for Mualani. Okay, run number 3. Here we go. Couple of sands. Let's see. Attack percent. Nah. Nope. Okay, hold on. 3-line start, but double crit max roll. Maybe this is what we need for Mualani. Maybe that's what we need. EM, no.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, okay, we're getting some double crit. What the? Yo. 1, 2, 3. Is there anything else in here? No. Crit rate? Nope. Electro damage? No. Double crit attack percent. I mean, I don't have Chaska, but it's worth keeping. Maybe it's also has ER. It's a good off piece for maybe Janssen at some point. Defense. Another pyro damage one. Okay, let's start with the pyro damage one. Okay, no. No, this is already... I mean, maybe one more. No, okay, this is dead. Then attack. I'm not gonna roll this right now. I don't have anybody who would use it, but it's good to have on my account. And then let's start with this flower. Actually, I have a lot of good flowers on this, so let's see whether we can get an upgrade. Flat attack. Okay, no, it's dead. Great. This flower. Let's throw the one we just rolled and see what we get. Okay, could be good for Mualani. Yo! What the hell? Why, this might actually be an upgrade. But it doesn't have it doesn't have EM though. But still, like, even without, it's 40 CV with HP percent. Okay, I'm a bit overwhelmed. This is a good piece. That said, let's get the sands up. Okay, one flat roll. Could still be okay. Could still be good. It's on set. Crit rate, okay. One more, come on. Okay, okay, it's on set. It's not great, but it's my first good on-set HP sense. We have to see whether this is good enough to use. But alright. Okay, like I have to check some builds, I think. Run number 4. Okay, no goblets. Let's look at the feathers. Nah. Circlet, HP, nope. Another HP. Another HP. Okay. Crit damage, but no crit rate, nah. A fence. Another. Okay, this was the first bad run. Run number 5. Okay, 4 goblets. Let's wait till the end for those. Nope. 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 Circlet. Nope. This could be good. If it dodges defense, both for Mavuika and Mualani, potentially. Not really. Nah, we have better. Nope. 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 Okay, goblets. HP. Defense. EM. I mean, EM is rare, so let's just keep it. And physical. No, we don't need physical. But this feather is good. This feather could be very, very useful. Let's see. Of course. Of course. Okay. Whoa. Are you kidding me? I mean, is this worth re-rolling? It has defense percent. So right now it's ass. Okay, run number 6, I believe. Here we go. 3 goblets, lots of flowers. Nope.
I said, hold on.
Yo. We might get some good flowers today, I don't know.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
What's going on? Like, the amount of double crit is crazy. I don't think it's either is necessarily an upgrade, but I mean, we can't just ignore double crit. EM circlet. I mean, it's not great, no. Attack.
Something ain't right.
Okay, this Strongbox luck is crazy. Like, they're gonna drain all my Mora if I get so many good pieces. Like, even this is probably worth trying. Nope. Electro, no. Hydro, but bad subs. Okay, let's start with this one first. ER. Crit rate. Crit rate again, but kind of low rolls. think I'm good. Crit rate. Crit damage. Attack percent. I mean, it's not bad. It rolled once into everything. It's also low rolls. I think it's kind of cooked. Let's get this out of the way first. Okay, nope. We have better. This one could be good for Mavuika. Okay, okay, one more on the crit damage maybe? Crit rate is also... This is pretty good. This is very good actually. No wasted roll. Crit damage is kind of low roll. But this might be an upgrade. Run number 7, I believe. Lucky number 7? Okay, 2 goblets, 1 sands. HP, but no double crit. Nope. 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 Circlets. Still a good crit damage one. Crit rate, no. Healing bonus. Nope. 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 Geo Goblet. I mean, I think I'm good. And attack. No, this wasn't the run. One more. Run number 8. That's a lot of goblets. Nope, 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 no crit. HP percent, defense percent. Nope, nope. Okay. Hydro Goblet or Pyro Goblet on set, please. Nope. Nope. Dendro... Nah. HP double crit, okay. This could be good. It's not better than the one I have from Mualani, but I'll keep it. Another HP. Okay. Run number 9. 2 goblets, 3 sands. ER. Defense, attack. Nope. 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 Crit damage? Defense. Attack. Nothing. HP. Physic. Okay, maybe in the future, not right now. Razor, please? I don't know. Let's do one last run, then we have 10 runs. Okay, last run. This is run number 10, and after that we have to check Akasha and see whether we got a difference. Here we go. 3 goblets, 3 sands. ER. HP double crit 4-line start. Hold up. EM. Nope. I mean, this isn't bad, but... Nah. So... Nope. 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 Goblets. Cryo. Attack. Last piece. Defense. Okay. We have one more sands for Mualani just to see. We do have an on-set HP sands double crit with over 30 CV. So for this one to be better, it has to only roll crit. Let's get this out of the way. If it doesn't roll like crit, then I think it's dead. Okay, max roll. Attack percent. EM. I mean, this is actually not a bad piece, but why am I rolling this? For who? I mean, the roll value is good, but let's just keep that. Let's get this up. Okay, please, just crit. Okay, never mind. This is ass. It's not worth re-rolling because the subsets are just bad, so we can stop here. Okay, that's it. That's all we have. Now, overall, I think we got pretty lucky. Let's see how we can upgrade our builds.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Alright, after a lot of testing and trying out different builds, I think this is the best what we come up with for Mualani. She is top 1% and we basically gained like 900 ranks. So from top 2000 we got to top 1036. That's her rank right now. We have almost 38,000 HP. 107 EM, so we lost a little bit of both, but very small margin. And then we actually upgraded the piece that, well, I thought was not really upgradable, which is the flower, but we got this 5 roller. This one is now bit benched, but we can also change it. But this is our new flower from Mualani. The feather did not change. We didn't get an upgrade here. We did get an on-set HP Sans with over 30 CV. So this is huge, and retires this piece for now. And that allows us to run this off piece, which is also an HP circlet, but it's slightly better than this one, which is on set, because we gain 1 crit damage roll, lose like a bit of crit rate, and gain also 7 EM. So we have now 98 over 215. We basically lost like 1.6 crit rate, a little bit of EM, a little bit of HP, but we gained 12 crit damage, which is why this build is now overall better. So I would say it's definitely a success. When it comes to Mavuika, we also improved her build. We now have her on a different weapon for the Melt team, because we finally got a good EM Sans on set. This is over 33 CV plus 10% attack percent, so really good roll value on this one. We also got an upgrade to the feather, small upgrade. From this one to this one, we lose like 3 crit damage, but we gain an attack percent roll, and the crit rate stays the same. So we're still a bit low on crit rate, but we have more EM now, and I think overall this is definitely an upgrade to her initial build, even though speed did not go up. There's one last thing though I want to do, and I don't really have a good onset piece. I got this one today. A long time ago I got this onset Pyro Goblet from farming, and as you can see it rolled the worst way possible. It's not a great piece to re-roll. It's a 3-line start, and the other subsets are not ideal, but I do have 14 feathers, and I'm not big on re-rolling pieces. And this one is already a guaranteed upgrade because 2 substats are guaranteed to be crit. And for Mavuika right now, any crit is good, crit damage and crit rate. So I think it's worth re-rolling this, and either it's gonna be great, or it's at least gonna be better than it is right now. And I have a lot of pyro carry, so a double crit Pyro Goblet is always useful to have. So I think it is time to re-roll my second piece on this account. Let's go. We want crit damage and we want crit rate. Alright, it's selected. It costs 2 feathers, but the new Stygian Onslaught is only a couple days away at the time of recording this, so we'll get them back, hopefully. Let's do this. Wish me luck. I mean, it's still ass. Yeah, it's still ass, but it's less ass than it was, so we keep the new result. 1 mid-roll into crit damage, and then 1 small roll into crit rate. I mean, sure, we take this. Let's see whether this is an upgrade though. If we give Mavuika this piece, it is basically the same stats as her current one, but we lose the M, but it's on set. So if we do that, we can actually give her a better circle, because her flower is okay, her feather is pretty good, her sans is pretty good, but her circlet is kinda nah. So what if we give her what Hu Tao is having right now? What do we look at? That would be 50 over 206, so basically 90. So we gain a bunch of crit rate, bit less attack percent, and we lose a bit of EM. But we still have 247, so I mean, let's see whether this is an upgrade.
5 minutes later.
And no, it is not an upgrade. It's actually worse, they say. We're not top 13%. Okay, that is all for today's video. In the end, was it a success? Was it worth it sacrificing all these pieces? I think so. We got what we wanted. We got an upgrade on Mualani, which was the main goal. We got an on-set HP double crit sense. It's actually not a bad one. It's not perfect. It could be better, but we're really min-maxing right now. So, well, maybe we continue at some point with another Strongbox session, but no promises yet, as I'm really happy with our build. Mavuika, well, we unfortunately didn't get a better crit damage circlet, which would have been amazing, but it is what it is. This is probably not worth reshaping as it's only a 3-roller. We did re-roll our Pyro Goblet, which didn't turn out great to be honest, but we still have 12 feathers, so maybe in the future we'll do more. And we did get, and that's the best upgrade of the day, a very good onset EM sense for her, so now that she's actually very good in melt. And with this build she is significantly better than she was, from top 18 to top 9%, so that was really worth it. So yeah, this is everything for this week's video. These Strongbox sessions are always a lot of fun to make, but it also always takes a lot of time to collect enough pieces, as I am F2P and don't top up on resin. But I hope we can follow up with another one soon. If you like this video, please leave a like or even subscribe to the channel, as it would really help me out a lot and support me in making more content like this. Also let me know your thoughts on this Strongbox session. Do you think it was worth sacrificing all these pieces for Mualani and Mavuika, or do you think I should have saved it for another character? Also let me know who is the best build character on your account and how much resin did it take to get there. I'm really interested to know. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!